Our Majestic Shores, A Journey Along America's Coastal Wonders. Chapter 6, Coastal Conservation, Marine Protected Areas, Sanctuaries for Sea Life, Havens of Hope. Marine protected areas, impasse, are designated areas of the ocean or coastline that are set aside for conservation purposes. They serve as sanctuaries for marine life, providing a safe haven for a wide variety of species to thrive and reproduce. Impasse also help to protect critical habitats such as coral reefs, seagrass beds, and mangrove forests, which are essential for maintaining healthy marine ecosystems. One of the primary benefits of impasse is that they help to restore and replenish fish stocks. By protecting fish from fishing within the MPA boundaries, populations are able to rebound and recover. This spillover effect can benefit fisheries outside of the MPA as well, as fish larvae and juveniles disperse into surrounding waters. Impasse also play a vital role in protecting biodiversity. They provide a refuge for a wide range of marine species, including endangered and threatened species. In addition to their ecological benefits, impasse can also provide economic and social benefits to coastal communities. Impasse can help to support sustainable fishing practices, create jobs in tourism and recreation, and protect coastal property from erosion and storm damage. Establishing and managing impasse is a complex and challenging task. It requires the cooperation of governments, scientists, conservation organizations, and local communities. However, the benefits of impasse are clear. They help to protect marine life, restore fish stocks, and support coastal communities. The dance of light and shadows. As the sun sets over a marine protected area, the ocean transforms into a kaleidoscope of colors. The water shimmers with hues of gold, orange, and purple, reflecting the vibrant coral reefs below. Schools of fish dart through the water, their scales glistening in the fading light. In this underwater oasis, a delicate dance of life unfolds. Sea turtles glide through the water with grace and elegance, their flippers propelling them through the waves. Clownfish flit among the anemones, their bright colors a stark contrast to the muted tones of the coral. The MPA is a haven for marine life, a place where the natural rhythms of the ocean can thrive undisturbed. It is a reminder of the beauty and fragility of our planet and the importance of protecting these precious places for future generations. Challenges and opportunities. Despite their many benefits, impasse face a number of challenges. One of the biggest challenges is illegal fishing. Poachers often target impasse, knowing that the fish stocks within are relatively abundant. Another challenge is climate change, which is causing ocean temperatures to rise and coral reefs to bleach. Despite these challenges, there is a growing movement to establish and expand impasse around the world. Governments, conservation organizations, and local communities are working together to create a network of marine protected areas that will help to safeguard the health of our oceans for generations to come. Chapter 6, Coastal Conservation, Sustainable Fishing, Balancing Tradition, Livelihoods, and the Health of the Oceans. In the tapestry of coastal life, fishing holds a central thread intertwining tradition, livelihoods, and the delicate balance of marine ecosystems. Sustainable fishing practices are the linchpin of this intricate web, ensuring the continuity of coastal communities while safeguarding the health of our oceans. For centuries, coastal communities have relied on the sea's bounty for sustenance, economic prosperity, and cultural identity. Fishing villages dotting the coastline bear witness to generations of accumulated knowledge, passed down from father to son, mother to daughter, each generation honing their skills to navigate the ever-changing waters. The rhythmic clack of fishing boats against the waves, the salty tang of the air, and the camaraderie of fishermen mending their nets are integral to the coastal experience. However, the relentless pursuit of profit and unsustainable fishing practices have pushed our oceans to the brink. Overfishing, bycatch, and destructive fishing methods have decimated fish populations, disrupted marine ecosystems, and threatened the livelihoods of coastal communities. The challenge lies in finding a harmonious balance between tradition, livelihoods, and the health of our oceans. Sustainable fishing practices offer a beacon of hope. By adopting selective fishing techniques, reducing bycatch, and implementing strict quotas, we can mitigate the impact on marine life. Marine protected areas, where fishing is restricted or prohibited, serve as sanctuaries for fish populations to replenish and thrive. Investment in research and technology can also pave the way for sustainable fishing. Innovations in fishing gear and methods can minimize bycatch and reduce the environmental footprint of fishing operations. By embracing these advancements, we can empower fishermen to continue their trade while preserving the marine ecosystems upon which they depend. Education and consumer awareness play a crucial role in promoting sustainable fishing. By informing consumers about the importance of choosing sustainably caught seafood, we can drive demand for products that support responsible fishing practices. This, in turn, incentivizes fishermen to adopt sustainable methods, creating a virtuous cycle that benefits both the oceans and coastal communities. Sustainable fishing is not merely a matter of preserving marine resources. It is an investment in the future of coastal communities. By embracing sustainable practices, we can ensure the continuity of fishing traditions, protect the livelihoods of coastal peoples, and safeguard the health of our oceans for generations to come. Chapter 6: Coastal Conservation, Coastal Restoration, Reclaiming Lost Shores, Reviving Marine Ecosystems. From the wind-swept beaches of Cape Hatteras to the mangrove-lined shores of the Everglades, America's coastlines are a mosaic of diverse and dynamic ecosystems. However, human activities such as development, pollution, and climate change have taken a heavy toll on these fragile environments. Coastal restoration projects aim to reverse this damage and restore the health and resilience of our coastal ecosystems. One of the most effective coastal restoration techniques is the restoration of wetlands. Wetlands, such as salt marshes and mangrove forests, are natural buffers that protect coastlines from erosion and storm surges. They also provide critical habitat for a wide variety of plants and animals. By restoring wetlands, we can help to protect coastal communities from the impacts of climate change and sea level rise. Another important aspect of coastal restoration is the restoration of coral reefs. Coral reefs are some of the most biodiverse ecosystems on Earth, supporting a vast array of marine life. However, coral reefs are under threat from a variety of factors, including climate change, pollution, and overfishing. Coral restoration projects aim to restore damaged reefs and create new ones, helping to ensure the survival of these vital ecosystems. Coastal restoration projects can also involve the restoration of beaches and dunes. Beaches and dunes are natural barriers that protect coastal communities from storms and erosion. However, these features can be damaged by human activities such as beach nourishment and the construction of seawalls. Beach and dune restoration projects aim to restore these natural features and protect coastal communities from the impacts of storms and sea level rise. Coastal restoration is a complex and challenging undertaking, but it is essential for the long-term health and resilience of our coastal ecosystems and communities. By investing in coastal restoration projects, we can help to protect our coastlines from the impacts of climate change and sea level rise, preserve critical habitat for wildlife, and ensure the sustainability of our coastal communities. In addition to the above, coastal restoration projects can also provide a variety of other benefits, such as improving water quality, reducing flooding, creating new recreational opportunities, boosting tourism. Coastal restoration is a win-win solution that benefits both people and the environment. By investing in coastal restoration projects, we can create a more sustainable and resilient future for our coastal communities. Chapter 6: Coastal Conservation Ecotourism. Exploring the coast responsibly, promoting conservation through appreciation. Ecotourism, a form of responsible tourism that minimizes negative impacts on the environment, is a powerful tool for promoting conservation and raising awareness about the importance of coastal ecosystems. By embracing ecotourism, we can explore the beauty and wonder of our coastlines while simultaneously contributing to their protection and preservation. Ecotourism encompasses a wide range of activities, from guided nature walks and wildlife safaris to kayaking expeditions and snorkeling adventures. These activities allow visitors to immerse themselves in the natural world, learn about coastal ecosystems, and appreciate the unique flora and fauna that call these shores home. One of the key principles of ecotourism is to minimize environmental impact. This means using eco-friendly transportation options, staying in accommodations that prioritize sustainability, and adopting responsible behaviors while exploring coastal environments. By choosing tour operators that adhere to strict environmental standards, tourists can help reduce their carbon footprint and minimize their impact on delicate ecosystems. Ecotourism also promotes economic development in coastal communities. By supporting local businesses that operate in a sustainable manner, tourists can help create jobs, foster entrepreneurship, and contribute to the economic well-being of coastal residents. This, in turn, can provide incentives for local communities to protect and preserve their natural resources as they recognize the economic benefits of maintaining a healthy coastal environment. Furthermore, ecotourism can raise awareness about the importance of coastal conservation. By educating visitors about the threats facing coastal ecosystems, such as pollution, climate change, and overdevelopment, ecotourism can inspire them to take action to protect these vulnerable environments. Through interpretive programs, guided tours, and educational materials, ecotourism can foster a sense of stewardship and encourage visitors to become advocates for coastal conservation. By embracing ecotourism, we can create a virtuous cycle that benefits both coastal communities and the environment. As more people experience the beauty and wonder of our coastlines in a responsible manner, they are more likely to become invested in their protection and preservation. This, in turn, can lead to increased support for conservation initiatives, stronger regulations to protect coastal ecosystems, and a renewed commitment to sustainable coastal development. Ecotourism is not just about visiting coastal destinations. It's about fostering a deeper understanding of the importance of these ecosystems and inspiring action to protect them. By traveling responsibly, we can help ensure that future generations can continue to enjoy the beauty and bounty of our majestic shores. Chapter 6: Coastal Conservation, Climate Change Mitigation, a Global Challenge, a Coastal Imperative. In the symphony of global challenges, climate change stands as a formidable conductor, orchestrating a chorus of environmental disruptions that reverberate across the planet. Coastal regions, The delicate boundaries where land meets sea bear the brunt of these disruptions, their ecosystems and communities facing an existential threat. As responsible stewards of our planet, we must confront this challenge head-on, implementing strategies that mitigate climate change and safeguard our coastal havens. The impacts of climate change on coastal ecosystems are multifaceted and profound. Rising sea levels, fueled by the relentless thermal expansion of ocean waters and the melting of glaciers and ice sheets, pose an imminent threat to coastal communities. As the ocean encroaches upon the land, it inundates low-lying areas, erodes beaches, and exacerbates coastal flooding. These changes have far-reaching consequences, displacing coastal populations, damaging critical infrastructure, and disrupting coastal economies. Moreover, climate change is altering weather patterns, leading to more frequent and intense storms, such as hurricanes and cyclones. These powerful storms batter coastal regions with devastating winds, torrential rains, and storm surges, causing widespread destruction and loss of life. The increasing frequency and severity of these storms are a sobering reminder of the urgent need to address climate change and protect our coastal communities. The imperative to mitigate climate change is not only an environmental necessity, but also a moral obligation. Coastal communities, often home to marginalized and vulnerable populations, bear the disproportionate burden of climate change impacts. By taking action to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and transition to a clean energy future, we can alleviate the suffering of these communities and ensure a more just and equitable world. Mitigating climate change requires a concerted global effort, with nations working together to reduce emissions and promote sustainable development. International agreements, such as the Paris Agreement, provide a framework for collective action. However, it is equally important for individuals and communities to play their part. By adopting sustainable practices in our daily lives, such as reducing our carbon footprint, conserving energy, and supporting renewable energy sources, we can contribute to the global fight against climate change. At the local level, coastal communities can implement adaptation strategies to reduce their vulnerability to climate change impacts. These strategies may include building seawalls and levees to protect against rising sea levels, restoring wetlands and mangrove forests to buffer against storm surges, and relocating vulnerable infrastructure and communities away from at-risk areas. Climate change mitigation and coastal conservation are inextricably linked. By addressing the root causes of climate change, we can safeguard our coastal ecosystems and communities from the devastating impacts of rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and other climate-related hazards. It is a challenge that demands our immediate attention and collective action. By working together, we can create a sustainable future for our coastal regions, ensuring that these precious places continue to thrive for generations to come. This video was created from an ebook on sale at www.pagebook24.com using a self-developed program by Pasquale DeMarco. Download the ebook now.